27 to be a Ruger Mini 14. It's a 223. It does have a serial number. It does have a clip. It does have a folding stock there. On a nice Mini 14 there. What 375, 400. Half a bit, 475 here, number 5. 1 half here, 550. 500 to Johnny. 500 here, 550. What 500 quarter and a half, 5 half here, 75. 7 quarter. What's a quarter? What's 650? 675, 675. My man's in here, 650, 675. 650, 675 here, 675 about. What's 6.5 here, 675. Sold 650, put him in number 663, 650, 663. Mr. Gillum Farms there. We got lot number 48, lot number 48. We got a Remington model 41P. It's a 22 long rifle.
Mini 14. This is a Ruger Mini 14, and I normally don't buy guns like this, but I've always wanted a Ruger Mini 14, and I'm going to put in the description, or I'm actually going to put in this video what my plan is for this gun right here, the way it's going to look. But let me pop all this out here. Alright, so there's the stock out on it. I have taken the liberty of putting 4 rounds into it, so let's see how it shoots. Alright, there's 1 round in, and safe off, and let's see how this works. That works as designed, guys. It worked perfect. So anyway, that's a Mini 14. It takes a 223 round, and yeah, it's a pretty cool gun. I'm actually going to put it back to stock because I really don't like this plastic stock or anything like that. So I'm going to put a actually a wood stock back on it. So yeah, it'll be nice then. All right, from that auction, you could guess where I was going to go with what I'm doing here. So that was a few months back, I purchased that Mini 14, Ruger Mini 14, and it's a ranch rifle. Now it does not come looking like it did. It does not come looking like this with a fold out stock and all that stuff. It does not. This is not the normal way that a Mini 14 comes. A lot of people switch them like this and stuff, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this look, okay? So I'm a fan of the old wood look. So I put in yeah, I'm just burning some old hay off right there, but anyway, I put in an order to Midway. Whenever I first looked, they didn't have any, but they got some in later. I got a wood stock for this. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is to convert this rifle back from looking like this back to factory and then firing it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's fix it. So let me set you up here. I'm going to show you just how easy this is. Let's look in here. We came up with a new stock, and I'm really happy with this stock. This stock looks really, really great. This is a factory Mini 14 stock. It actually says Ruger right there, and it comes with everything that you need. I did not know that, but it actually comes with, there's a liner right here, comes with a liner, comes with a basically a holder right here that actually holds to help to center everything. Now, I think I bought those extra, but anyway, this stock came with it. So if you order a Mini 14 stock from Midway, it's going to come ready to go. All right, so let's get this put together here. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to take our old stock off, okay? So in order to do that, what you've got to do is right here, there's a hole right there. And what you do is you take a screwdriver or something like that and you pry that up. So I'm going to pry that up just like that. Okay, that unlocks that. Then you can pull out the entire trigger assembly right there. Alright, so we got that out. Lay that right there. Then what you do is you simply take apart the stock, and you can see there's a liner and stuff like that. You just take the stock off. So your Mini 14 is effectively that and that. So now let's put it together in the new stock. So since we didn't need a liner, which is really handy, or a so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here, and what I've got to do is get it down here kind of in place, and then I've got to actually get this stock to go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to set that right there on the, actually on the back of the truck, and I'm going to tap on this top of this with my hand. Alright, so whenever I did that, it seated right here, the wood seated there, and it's seated right here. So it's in place right now. Now what I've got to do is I've got to put this trigger carrier in. So if you look in there, there's a little groove down in there, and this right here fits in that groove. So you look in, you put it down where it's in the groove, like that. It sets down into the position where it's supposed to be. You lock it in. Alright, this gun is effectively built at this point. Alright, so it's still got the factory handguard on it, and yeah, it's ready to rock. So what we're going to do is I actually also bought some magazines for it. So let me see what their magazines are like in here. These are supposed to be Ruger magazines, and it appears they are. Alright, so I got a 10 round mag, I got a 5 round mag, and I got a 20 round mag. So I got all 3 of these Ruger mags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, I'm just going to put in the 10 round mag, because that's probably all I'm ever going to have in it anyway, unless I'm pig hunting or something like that. So let me get some ammo out. Alright, now I've got this one, this extra stock, I've just got it laying around. So I'll put that up somewhere. Probably won't ever use it, but if I want to, I've got it. Fits a Mini 30 as well, by the way. I'm going to explain something that's kind of cool about this Mini 14. It says caliber 223 right here on the action. Okay, so the thing about it is it will actually shoot 5.56 as well. So I'm going to load up a few 223s in it real quick, and I've got a target set up over there, and we're going to shoot the target, and we're going to see how it shoots. I think I put like a 5 in there. Alright, let me load this thing up. There we go, locked in. Alright, should feed this one. So let's see how it works. Fed right in there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to show you this target down here. I have a target right over there, just kind of against that pond bank. I'm just going to get over here a few yards from it. I think this is about 20 yards right here, and I'm going to shoot it from here. So let me get you set up so you can see that a little. And I'm going to show you how this fires. So let me shoot this target real quick here. Well, that just blew my target plumb up. Got some of it just kind of floating away in the wind over there. But pretty sure I hit it in the center. So anyway, yeah, it fed, it worked. So just let me just run a few through it. I'll just run a few of these 223s through it right here. Fed them all. All right, that worked good. All right, that was 223. So let's try some 5.56 in it, because some people say you can't shoot 5.56 in them. I've got some 5.56, so let's run some of those through it. Okay, these are Frontier 5.56s, so I'm going to put those in here. They load up just like 223s do. Make this gun really versatile. All right, we're loaded up with some 5.56 now, so let's fire a few of those here. Oh, didn't put one in the pipe. I know one thing that I am not showing. Something may have broken off. I believe I have broken it. All right, I found out what the problem is. This was actually on the back of this. So this little piece was right here, and it broke off the magazine. So that broke off the magazine. That's what causing it not to be able to feed, because it's not holding the back of the mag up. So that's a bummer. Brand new mag, no good. This one has a totally different setup than that. I really wanted that 10-round mag too, but it is jacked. Looks like it was only held on in one little spot. And this one's made totally different than the rest of the magazines. So yeah. What a piece of All right, so my factory mag works. This says Ruger right on it, but it's not any good. Right, because I want to show you that the gun will fire the 5.56 rounds just fine and feed them. I got my factory mag right here. I'm going to send that one magazine back to Ruger. Poor quality control on that deal. I'm sure somebody else built it for them and it's a piece of crap, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let me get this one loaded up. These are 5.56. All right, we got 5.56. Locked in the pipe. Let's fire a few. I really like it with this wood stock, I can tell you that bigly. All right, let's see how it does. .556, guys. Don't let anybody tell you that they won't shoot it. So anyway, this is a ranch rifle, and this is the way it comes from Ruger. I've got to put actually a ring right here for the sling, but whenever you buy it from Ruger, this is what you get right here. It comes with a 20-round mag, You can buy their mags, of course, you've seen that. But yeah, that's what it is. And it's a pretty cool little gun. And what these are designed for is to, you know, you kind of throw them in your truck, use them for coyote control, predator control whenever your cows are calving and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make this gun like it was supposed to be, and I want to put it in my truck and use it for a truck gun. This is a ranch rifle. So 223 rounds are slightly less powerful than 5.56, but that's going to shoot all of it. So if you got 5.56 or 223, you have no problem. You can shoot all of them through it. All right, and this is what a ranch rifle is for right here. This, you know, you just kind of take it out on your place. It's something that's handy. You can keep it in your truck. It uses an ammunition that's not expensive or hard to come by, and it just works. It works all the time. It's got really, you know, good sights on it. Kind of a really rugged type gun. So, you know, I've got a few rifles that would be considered ranch rifles. 44 Magnum Marlin, 357 Magnum Marlin, 30-30 Marlin, some 22 mags, different things like that. But anyway, so yeah, but this is the way this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be, you know, like this. It's supposed to be set up like this. So anyway, if you like this video, then like, comment, subscribe, and we'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. Now, as always, everybody, God bless. It turned out nice. That's a nice stock. Ranch rifle.